The Science of Mastery and Power Rules. The laws of mastery, power, and human nature are principles that can help individuals achieve success and happiness in their personal and professional lives. These laws were first introduced by author Robert Greene in his book The 48 Laws of Power and have since become popular in various fields, including business, politics, and personal development. The following video will explore each of these laws and how individuals can harness their dark side for good. The laws of mastery are a set of principles that can guide individuals on the path to achieving mastery in any field they choose. Mastery is the highest level of skill and knowledge that one can attain in a particular area of interest. Whether it is in business, sports, music, art, or any other field, mastery requires dedication, hard work, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Robert Greene, the author of Mastery, describes the laws of mastery in his book. These laws are based on the lives and experiences of some of the most successful people in history, including Leonardo da Vinci, Charles Darwin, and Mozart, among others. The following are the laws of mastery and how they can help individuals achieve their full potential. Discover your calling. The first law of mastery is to discover your calling or passion. This requires introspection and exploration to identify what you truly love and what you are good at. When you find your calling, it ignites a fire within you that drives you to pursue your goals relentlessly. You become fully invested in your work, and you are willing to put in the time and effort necessary to achieve mastery. To discover your calling, you need to reflect on your strengths, weaknesses, and interests. Ask yourself what you enjoy doing, what you are good at, and what you would like to learn more about. You can also seek feedback from others to get a better understanding of your strengths and weaknesses. Once you have identified your calling, you need to commit to it fully. This means setting clear goals, developing a plan of action, and staying focused on your priorities. You may encounter obstacles along the way, but your passion for your work will help you overcome them. Submit to a mentor. The second law of mastery is to submit to a mentor. A mentor is someone who has already achieved mastery in your field and can guide you on your journey. They can provide you with valuable feedback, insights, and support, and help you navigate the challenges and obstacles you encounter. Finding a mentor requires some effort and persistence. You can start by identifying individuals in your field who you admire and respect. Reach out to them and express your interest in learning from them. You may need to be patient and persistent, as many successful people are busy and may not have the time to mentor others. When you find a mentor, be respectful and grateful for their time and expertise. Listen to their feedback and advice, and use it to improve your skills and knowledge. Building a strong relationship with your mentor can be a valuable asset in your journey towards mastery. Practice intensely. The third law of mastery is to practice intensely. Mastery requires deliberate practice, which involves setting specific goals, focusing on your weaknesses, and pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. This requires intense effort and discipline, but it is essential for developing the skills and knowledge needed to master your field. To practice intensely, you need to set clear goals for yourself. These goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. You should also focus on your weaknesses and areas where you need to improve. This may require seeking feedback from others or engaging in self-reflection. When practicing, it is important to challenge yourself and push beyond your comfort zone. This may involve trying new techniques or methods, taking risks, and learning from your mistakes. By practicing intensely, you can develop the skills and knowledge needed to achieve mastery in your field. Experiment. The fourth law of mastery is to experiment. Mastery requires creativity, innovation, and a willingness to take risks. This means testing new ideas, exploring different approaches, and learning from your failures. To experiment, you need to be open-minded and curious. You should be willing to challenge the status quo and think outside the box. This may involve absorbing the master's power is a concept that is closely related to the laws of mastery. It involves learning from and emulating the skills and knowledge of individuals who have already achieved mastery in a particular field. By studying and absorbing the power of a master, individuals can accelerate their own progress towards mastery. The idea of absorbing the master's power is not a new one. It has been practiced for centuries by individuals seeking to master various skills, including martial arts, painting, music, and writing. In martial arts, for example, students often seek to absorb the power of their masters through rigorous training and the study of their techniques. In order to absorb the master's power, individuals must first identify a master in their chosen field. This can be done through research, networking, or attending events and workshops. Once a master has been identified, individuals can begin to study their techniques and methods. The process of absorbing the master's power involves several steps. These include observation. The first step in absorbing the master's power is observation. This involves closely watching the master as they perform their craft. Individuals should pay attention to every detail, from their body movements to their facial expressions. Observation can be done in person or through videos and other media. It is important to study the master's techniques in a variety of settings, including live performances, rehearsals, and interviews. Imitation. The next step in absorbing the master's power is imitation. This involves attempting to replicate the master's techniques and methods. Individuals should start by practicing basic techniques and gradually work up to more complex ones. Imitation can be done through solo practice or by working with a mentor or coach. It is important to seek feedback and guidance throughout the imitation process. Adaptation. The third step in absorbing the master's power is adaptation. This involves adapting the master's techniques and methods to suit one's own style and preferences. Individuals should experiment with the techniques they have learned and try to make them their own. Adaptation requires creativity and innovation. Individuals should be willing to take risks and try new things. Integration. The final step in absorbing the master's power is integration. This involves integrating the techniques and methods learned from the master into one's own style and approach. Individuals should strive to make the master's techniques and methods a natural part of their own repertoire. Integration requires practice and repetition. Individuals should continue to practice the techniques they have learned until they become second nature. Benefits of absorbing the master's power. There are several benefits to absorbing the master's power. These include accelerated learning. By studying and emulating the techniques and methods of a master, individuals can accelerate their own learning and progress towards mastery. The master has already gone through the trial and error process and can provide valuable insights and guidance. Increased confidence. Absorbing the master's power can also increase an individual's confidence in their own abilities. By mastering the techniques of a master, individuals can feel more secure in their own skills and knowledge. Improved performance. Studying and emulating the techniques and methods of a master can also improve an individual's performance. By incorporating the master's techniques into their own repertoire, individuals can become more skilled and proficient in their craft. Greater creativity. Absorbing the master's power can also increase an individual's creativity. By experimenting with the techniques of a master, individuals can develop their own unique style and approach. Tips for absorbing the master's power. Here are some tips for effectively absorbing the master's power. Study multiple masters. It is important to study the techniques and methods of multiple masters in order to gain a well-rounded understanding of a particular field. This can help individuals develop their skills. Fuse intuition with reason. The idea of fusing intuition with reason has been around for centuries, with philosophers and thinkers alike exploring the relationship between these two seemingly opposing concepts. Intuition is often seen as a gut feeling or instinct, while reason is associated with logic and rationality. However, by combining these two elements, individuals can make better decisions and improve their overall problem-solving abilities. Intuition and reason. Intuition is often described as a feeling or a hunch that comes from within, without any conscious effort. It is often seen as an innate ability, something that cannot be learned or taught. Reason, on the other hand, is a cognitive process that involves analysis, logical thinking, and critical evaluation. It is a deliberate and conscious effort to arrive at a conclusion based on available information. The relationship between intuition and reason. Intuition and reason are not necessarily in conflict with each other. In fact, they can complement each other to produce better decision-making. Intuition can provide individuals with insights and ideas that may not be immediately apparent through reason alone. Reason can help individuals evaluate these insights and ideas and determine whether they are feasible or not. By fusing intuition with reason, individuals can take advantage of both their intuitive and logical abilities to make better decisions. This involves being open to intuitive insights while also subjecting them to critical evaluation and analysis. Benefits of fusing intuition with reason. There are several benefits to fusing intuition with reason. These include improved decision-making. By combining intuition and reason, individuals can make better decisions. Intuition can provide valuable insights and ideas, while reason can help evaluate these insights and determine whether they are feasible. Enhanced creativity. Fusing intuition with reason can also enhance creativity. Intuition can provide individuals with new and innovative ideas, while reason can help evaluate these ideas and determine how they can be implemented. Increased self-awareness. By paying attention to their intuition, individuals can become more self-aware. They can learn to trust their instincts and understand their own thought processes better. Improved problem-solving abilities. Fusing intuition with reason can also improve an individual's problem-solving abilities. By combining intuitive insights with logical analysis, individuals can come up with more effective solutions to complex problems. Tips for fusing intuition with reason. Here are some tips for fusing intuition with reason effectively. Practice mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness can help individuals become more aware of their intuition and improve their ability to fuse it with reason. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and paying attention to one's thoughts and feelings without judgment. Trust your intuition. Trusting your intuition is an important part of fusing it with reason. This involves being open to intuitive insights and ideas and giving them the same level of consideration as rational analysis. Subject your intuition to analysis. Subjecting your intuition to analysis is also important. This involves evaluating your intuitive insights and ideas to determine whether they are feasible or not. This can help prevent impulsive decisions based purely on intuition. Use visualization. Visualization can be a helpful tool in fusing intuition with reason. This involves imagining different scenarios and using both intuitive insights and rational analysis to determine the best course of action. In conclusion, fusing intuition with reason can lead to better decision-making, increased creativity, and improved problem-solving abilities. By being open to intuitive insights and subjecting them to critical analysis, individuals can make better use of both their intuitive and logical abilities. Practicing mindfulness, trusting your intuition, subjecting your intuition to analysis, and using visualization can all be helpful in fusing intuition with reason effectively. Transformation is a process of change that occurs over time, and it often requires practice. To transform yourself means to become a different person in some way, either physically, emotionally, or mentally. Practice is a necessary component of transformation because it allows you to develop new habits and behaviors that support your desired transformation. In this article, we will explore how to transform yourself through practice. The importance of practice. Practice is crucial when it comes to transforming yourself because it is the only way to develop new habits and behaviors. Habits are deeply ingrained patterns of behavior that can be difficult to change, especially if they have been in place for a long time. However, with consistent practice, you can create new habits that support your transformation goals. Additionally, practice can help you develop a sense of discipline and commitment, which are important for long-term transformation. When you commit to a daily practice, you are showing yourself that you are dedicated to your goals and willing to put in the work to achieve them. Transforming yourself through practice. There are several steps you can take to transform yourself through practice. Identify your desired transformation. The first step in transforming yourself through practice is to identify what you want to change. This could be anything from losing weight to improving your self-confidence. Once you have identified your desired transformation, you can start to develop a plan for achieving it. Set realistic goals. Setting realistic goals is an important part of any transformation process. It is important to set goals that are achievable and measurable, so that you can track your progress over time. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, you might set a goal to lose 2 pounds per week. Create a practice routine. Creating a practice routine is essential for transforming yourself through practice. This routine should include specific actions or behaviors that support your desired transformation. For example, if your goal is to improve your self-confidence, your practice routine might include daily affirmations or positive self-talk. Develop a sense of discipline. Developing a sense of discipline is crucial for long-term transformation. This means committing to your practice routine and sticking to it, even when it is difficult or inconvenient. It also means being patient and persistent, knowing that transformation takes time and effort. Measure your progress. Measuring your progress is important for staying motivated and on track. This could involve tracking your weight loss or monitoring your self-talk. By measuring your progress, you can see how far you have come and make adjustments as needed. Examples of transformative practices. There are many different practices that can support transformation, depending on your specific goals. Here are a few examples. Meditation. Meditation is a practice that can help improve your mental and emotional well-being. It can help reduce stress and anxiety, improve focus and concentration, and promote feelings of calm and relaxation. Exercise. Exercise is a practice that can help improve your physical health and well-being. It can help you lose weight, build strength and endurance, and improve your overall fitness level. Journaling. Journaling is a practice that can help improve your emotional and mental well-being. It can help you process your thoughts and emotions, identify patterns of behavior, and develop a greater sense of self-awareness. Affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself daily. They can help improve your self-confidence, reduce negative self-talk, and promote a more positive self-image. Conclusion. Transforming yourself through practice is a process that requires patience, commitment, and discipline. By identifying your desired transformation, setting realistic goals, creating a practice routine, developing a sense of discipline, and measuring your progress, you can achieve your transformation goals over time. There are many different practices that can support transformation, depending on your specific goals. The Laws of Power is a book written by Robert Greene that outlines 48 different laws that people can use to gain power and influence in their personal and professional lives. These laws are based on the principles of human nature and psychology, and they are designed to help people navigate the complex social dynamics that exist in all human relationships. We will explore some of the key laws of power and how they can be applied in different situations. Law 1: Never outshine the master. This law advises people to avoid attracting too much attention or outshining their superiors in any way. This is because it can create feelings of jealousy and resentment, which can ultimately undermine a person's position of power. Instead, people should focus on doing their job well and supporting their superiors, while also cultivating their own talents and skills. Law 2: Never put too much trust in friends, learn how to use enemies. This law advises people to be cautious about trusting their friends too much, as they may have their own agendas and motivations that can conflict with a person's own goals. Instead, people should learn how to use their enemies to their advantage, by manipulating their weaknesses and exploiting their flaws. Law 3: Conceal your intentions. This law advises people to be secretive and strategic about their plans and intentions, as this can give them an advantage in negotiations and other situations. By keeping their cards close to their chest, people can prevent others from anticipating their moves and can maintain a sense of mystery and unpredictability. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. This law advises people to be economical with their words and to avoid giving away too much information in conversations and negotiations. By keeping their responses short and simple, people can avoid giving away any weaknesses or vulnerabilities that could be exploited by others. Law 5. So much depends on reputation, guard it with your life. This law advises people to be vigilant about protecting their reputation, as it can be a key asset in gaining power and influence. People should be mindful of how they present themselves to others, and should be careful to avoid any actions or behaviors that could damage their reputation. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. This law advises people to be proactive about seeking attention and publicity, as this can help to raise their profile and increase their influence. People should be willing to take risks and put themselves in the spotlight, even if it means attracting criticism or negative attention. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take credit. This law advises people to delegate tasks to others and take credit for their work, as this can help to establish their authority and power. People should be skilled at managing others and should be able to motivate them to perform at their best, while also taking credit for their achievements. Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. This law advises people to be strategic about how they interact with others, and to use bait and other incentives to get them to come to them. By creating an environment that is attractive and appealing, people can increase their power and influence, while also maintaining a sense of control over their interactions with others. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. This law advises people to be action-oriented and to focus on achieving results, rather than engaging in arguments and debates. By demonstrating their competence and expertise through their actions, people can establish their authority and influence, without having to resort to persuasion or negotiation. Law 10. Infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. This law advises people to avoid associating with people who are negative, unhappy, or unlucky, as their attitudes and behaviors can be contagious and can undermine a person's sense of optimism and motivation. Instead, people should surround themselves with positive, optimistic,